Hi, I'm Yara, and I'm in the process of learning how to be nicer to myself. I have had enough of the struggle and bad attitude towards myself. I tend to really be aggressive towards myself when I'm trying to force myself to do something. I am kind of built in my head that I am trying to force myself into things that I think I should be doing, and it's not going anywhere good. My throat has been burning like crazy from the allergies. Every morning I wake up and I'm like, oh. But I refuse to take pills if it's not really horrible. So these years I'm not taking them because the pollen season is almost over. But warm coffee on my throat still feels really nice. I have ADHD, and I think I have internalized the voices from my childhood, from my parents and teachers that were just kind of forcing me to do things, forcing me to study for school, forcing me to go to school, where I kind of hated the school because I couldn't concentrate really there, and I never could listen to the teachers. I was always distracted. I was afraid of my classmates judging me and being nasty to me. But back then, this mental health discussion and neurodivergency were not really something that was talked about in the school systems and amongst people. So I was just kind of labeled as lazy. And yeah, I basically struggled to do anything when I was a child and a younger person. But my parents, and my teachers were desperate to tell me that I should do all these things and that I'm lazy and that I have to just force myself in a way. And so I try to force myself, and to this day I'm trying to force myself to do things that I think I should do. And I don't judge my parents or my teachers now, because I know those were different times and I know they were doing the best they could. So no hard feelings there, but I'm just trying to unlearn the nasty, unaccepting attitude towards myself. When I think I should do something, I get kind of debilitated. I get frozen. And my creative side of brain kind of stops working. And I am just like in a rational mind forcing myself to do something. And you can guess that that doesn't do well with art or well-being of a person in general. Then if I don't accomplish stuff, my internal voice is like disappointed and angry and aggressive. And in a way, it encourages me to try even better next time, to try harder and more aggressive, which is good in some ways because I accomplished a lot with this attitude. But I didn't accomplish a lot of the things that I really wanted to accomplish. It's all about what is a value of a person and what the person wants to accomplish. And some people, they wanna be college professors at Harvard, for example. And some people wanna be professional ballet dancers. But me, my overall desire in life is to stop struggling and to live. And in a way to earn money and do my job without struggling and with the space to live. I was the kind of person that believed that with hard work and struggle, the results will come. And maybe it's still true for some people. I am only talking about myself here, but for myself, I don't believe that anymore. I believe that hustle and struggle will take me to the mental breakdown and nothing more. And also, I've learned that I don't want to accomplish things that can only be accomplished with struggle. For example, if I would want to be a college professor, I would need to go back to the educational system, work so I can pay a lot of money, and then study a lot of things, and in between that, a lot of things that I don't care about, and deal with professors that are not so great, and with maybe sometimes unfair judgment and everything. And all of this process for me would be a struggle, would be hard, and would not be nice. I don't think I could do that without being bad to myself and without forcing myself. So I just choose not to pursue the paths that I know they're gonna give me pain and a lot of hustle. And that comes from someone who was trying to hustle and work hard for their whole life. And yeah, I just realized that the promised land that is promised to me after the suffering, so you do this and it will be really, really hard, but then you will be rewarded. This particular structure just doesn't work for me, or didn't work for me in the past, and I don't want to pursue it anymore. I still like to work hard, but on the things that I love. So it is hard work. I am sometimes up late editing videos, making art, talking to my customers, journaling, taking notes about my business, working on myself, personal development, in order for everything to be better in my life. And this kind of a hard work is still a hard work. Like sometimes my brain hurt. I a lot of the times work way over 8 hours a day, but I feel I love this work. So in a way, it's just the doing. It's not hard work as much as it is just me doing something intensely. And I know for what cause. And I am not just doing it for the reward that will come after. Because I don't believe that reward will come. Because I have this brain, comment down below if you relate, maybe you do. But my brain is not happy when I accomplish stuff. Accomplishing things does not bring me joy, at least not for any kind of prolonged period of time. It brings me this little spark of validation in myself, and then it is over. And I am feeling the same or even worse than I felt before. So this reward technique does not work for me. So the only thing I know how to work and not be miserable is to work on something that I love doing and am not just doing it for the reward afterwards. I don't want to work for something in the future anymore. It doesn't work for me. I want to live in this moment and with integrity and try to most of the time do things that I want to do without focusing on the outcome or external validation, just focusing on this moment. I'm really sick of internal battle of my creative brain telling me what I want to do and then my rational brain telling me what I should do. And this internal battle in myself creates the freeze response. So a lot of the times it takes the productivity from me and it just leaves me debilitated. So yeah, I am gonna try to orient my doings by what my creative brain tells me, and I will try to use my rational brain for the tool of how to do what my creative brain tells me. And I'm not saying it's gonna work or that it's gonna work right away, because I have to learn how to be nice to myself in this way. I have to learn how to not struggle anymore, because I'm so used to struggling in my head and so used to be forced from myself to do things that I'm gonna have to unlearn that. And I am taking you on this journey with me. So if you are maybe in a similar situation or you resonate with anything I just said, maybe this can be a little comfort to you, or you can just know that you are not alone. And I believe that we can learn to be nice to ourselves, no matter how our past looks like. I think that every day is a new opportunity to live a bit more joyfully and to do one more thing that makes us happy and one less thing that doesn't. Okay, so I was trying to draw this rabbit and I really don't like it. So I am going to cover it up with this piece of paper. I was honestly trying to draw this rabbit just because I wanted to fill this space here. But I didn't really feel like making it. So I have made it against my will. I didn't really want it. And now it looks hideous to me. So doesn't exist anymore. The damage is fixed. I have never let myself sketch that much because for me it wasn't really real art. That is so stupid, but for me my real art is painting, and sketchbooking was kind of a waste of time for me. And yeah, it was very rational, you know. My rational mind said that this was not a good idea, and I listened to it, and I never kind of let myself just sketch without a purpose or without trying to achieve something. For example, just sketching randomly what I want without the need to turn it into a painting afterwards or the need for someone to see it. So today I wanted to make this video and sketch in my sketchbook and really just show you and me that I can just sketch whatever is on my mind, and it is good enough to share, because sharing on the internet is not about something being perfect or something being a real piece of art. It's about having fun and exploring the things I like, and about sharing my journey as it is. And yeah, that is really the point of this sketchbook session that I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna really try to not force myself to do things anymore, because that defeats the whole purpose of my life, which is finding beauty and peace and joy in every day and inspire others to find it also. How can I find myself if I don't listen to myself and explore what I want to do? The feeling of wanting tells me who I am and what I have the potential to be good at and what is my purpose. I cannot find that if I'm forcing myself to do things I don't want. Forcing tells me that I don't want them a lot of the times. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you find a little piece of something that you want to do and do it. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe. That means the world to me. You can support my Patreon, where I have a few cool rewards, such as physical art mail every month, such as monthly exclusive video, such as studio updates, all sorts of fun, and I'm a little bit more personal there on my Patreon. You can also check out my online store with my art in it. It's all linked down below in the description. I hope you have a really lovely day, and if you ever need some creative inspiration, I'm just a video away. Bye.